Welcome back, everybody. We are back together here with another video, and boy, we need to talk about the Walt Disney Company because they are a complete failure. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen the pictures of the new Snow White movie. What did you actually think of those pictures? Now, there's been clarification on it that was actually stand-ins in the pictures, but still, those stand-ins are going to be like replicated. They're basically going to tell you what the characters is going to look like, and it looks like Walt trash. I don't think it's a mistake that this company has lost over $1 billion in profits on movies. That looked awful. It just did. You know, at first they tried to say it was fake, then it came out, oh, those are stand-ins, so it's real. What did you think of those? I can't even talk right now. Those photos.
Well, I have problem with the seven dwarf. Well, I shouldn't say
they're not
dwarf,
even
right?
dwarves anymore.
Yeah,
they call it
they're-
like magical creatures. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Well, in the past they were called dwarf, right?
Dwarves, yeah. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's supposed to be now.
Well, I haven't seen the movie. I just read the book when I was
Yeah,
a
everybody
little
knows
girl.
the classic stuff. They want to change up the classic
But
stuff. So.
I do have problem with the seven dwarf. I mean, it just doesn't look.
Looks nothing like the cartoon version of it.
And the Snow White, I don't know what to think. She's white though. She looks white.
She's supposed to be white. I mean, it's a German tale, and Snow White is supposed to be white.
But does she looks white?
I pulled up the actress because that wasn't actually the actress in that photo. The actress, I don't know much about her at all. Honestly, I never heard of her until today. But she's like from South America, so she's Hispanic, but she's like part Polish. So I don't know. I mean, that wasn't the worst of my problems. The dwarves look horrible, though. I mean, that's just straight up virtue signaling right there. So we'll have to see. I'm not going to watch it, though. But anyway, Disney has made an announcement. They are not going to be producing much Marvel and Star Wars content anymore because basically they failed. They lost a bunch of money. This is not a surprise. And actually, you know what? This is a win right here, I believe. Look here. Disgraced Disney CEO Bob Iger says he plans to cut down on Marvel and Star Wars content. And this is what he says here. Quote, Disney is slowing down when it comes to making movies and TV series for its Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm franchises. That kind of goes against what Kathleen Kennedy said. Mm-hmm. Because they got Andor season 2, whenever that's coming out. Ahsoka's going to be coming out next month. The Acolyte, which is going to fail. They announced the Rey movie. They announced what is it called? Another Star Wars movie. Seems like she's announcing a lot of stuff, but it seems like maybe, just maybe, that Rey movie may get shelved now because they aren't making any money. You know? So Kathleen Kennedy is saying one thing, but the rumor is she's out of there anyway, so who knows? I think this is a win.
She's not out of the door. It's just a rumor.
It's a rumor, but even if they were to actually fire her, they're never actually going to come out and say they fired her. They're going to let her go out with grace and dignity because she's a woman, even though she has failed. This Indiana Jones movie probably was the breaking point because they're going to lose like $250 million plus on that. That's probably why Bob Iger actually came out and said, yeah, we're cutting back. And it's a good thing. Look here. Disney, the leader of the Hollywood grooming syndicate, it's so funny when they put that in there, is dealing with huge box office flops, a streaming service losing billions, downgraded stock, the worst public relations in the company's history, plummeting theme park attendance, and the need to cut costs by $5.5 billion. Yeah, remember they went through 7,000 layoffs, and there's actually going to be more. When not lying about his denials about Disney's obscene crusade to sexualize children, Iger admitted that when it comes to flooding the market with lousy Marvel and Star Wars streaming shows. Quote, a lot of decisions were made to prop up the company's flagship streaming service, Disney Plus, and beckon more customers. Marvel is a great example of that, he added. It had not been in the television business at any significant level, and not only did they increase their movie output, but they ended making a number of TV series. Frankly, Iger admitted it diluted focus and attention. But the thing is, for me, they just put out garbage. Remember, you made me watch that the Disney Plus show, Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
We watched one episode. It was awful.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to see it. It was terrible. What did you think of that first episode?
Boring.
It was boring. Never watched it again. Remember, they made the woke National Treasure. We watched 30 minutes of that, and then we said, nah, awful. But this is stuff they've been putting out there.
You know, I mean, Bob Iger said, he's cutting out, movie cutting down.
Cutting back, yeah.
But don't you think that will work? Because, I mean, even though they cut down the movie, but if they produce bad movie, it's not going to work.
True. But I believe he realized that they're putting out garbage and nobody's watching it. So why make all these announcements and start putting money into stuff to where they lose even more money? But they're their own worst victim. This is their fault. They decided to go down this path and push all this stuff. Look, it even mentions it here. Pixar's Big Gay Lightyear, Trans Elemental, which lost money. Strange World lost money. They've lost over, I believe, if you want to add Indiana Jones into it, $1.2 billion at the box office loss. Yeah, you definitely better cut back. That's an easy call for me. Honestly, Kathleen Kennedy should be fired. Kevin Feige probably needs to be fired now. But definitely Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, Indiana Jones movie losing over $200 million. That is awful right there.
Yeah, and also why doesn't he bring back, the Josh Lucas stuff? That might work.
Funny, Kathleen Kennedy said they're done with George Lucas too, by the way. Oh, they're done. Yeah. Actually, they were already done with him. But she probably meant more like we're done with his characters he created. And now they're going to go on their own path now, which I think is going to be even worse because the only reason why people are actually going to see some of the Star Wars stuff anyway is because of the characters he created. What happened when they put out the Andor show on Disney Plus? Nobody watched it. They put $250 million into that show, and there really wasn't any George Lucas characters mainly in it. Now, Mon Mothma was in it, but she was always a minor character in the movies. Actually, her scenes in Revenge of the Sith were completely cut out, and it was actually filmed. So this is not going to be good, but a good move, I must admit, because they keep giving us garbage, and we're not getting quality stuff. I went and saw Mission Impossible today, and boy, if Hollywood just took notes of what Tom Cruise is doing, Hollywood could be great again. But Tom Cruise is a different animal. His movies don't suck. Disney, yeah, their movies suck. And I'm not even going to count Avatar, Way of Water, because that was actually a 20th Century Fox project anyway that was already greenlit, so they don't get credit for that movie making money. But hey, they could have made money if they would have put out Sound of Freedom, but oh no, they didn't want to put that movie out. Kind of funny. A little small movie like Sound of Freedom has made more money than like all of these Disney movies combined because they've lost so much money. Yeah. Think about that. Man, what else you want to say about this? Because him coming out and saying this should not be surprising, really. Unless they just want to lose more money, then he'll get fired.
Well, you might think he's a CEO, so he's a businessman. So Is it that hard to think to bring back George Lucas stuff?
And George don't even want to be involved anymore. George Lucas is not a fan of Disney.
No.
Plus, they kind of hurting
But
George
I thought
Lucas's
like
pocketbook.
he still has the script, right?
Well, no, they threw out George's scripts. They threw them all out.
No, can they bring it back?
No, they don't want to bring it back. That's the thing. They want to do their own thing.
Oh,
Honestly, I wouldn't want them to use George stuff now anyway because they'll just mess that up too.
no.
I mean, if you can't get Luke Skywalker right, Han Solo right, Indiana Jones right, you shouldn't be making any of this stuff.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, like, if they bring back, Josh Lucas' script and he be in charge, that would be better.
Yeah, but George had already said that because George is actually going to be involved in making 7, 8, 9, and then Disney told him to kick rocks, and George even said they didn't want me around anyway. So hey, go ahead and do what you want to do, and look at the mess they've created now by knowing George Lucas. This is their own doing. Well, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. This is the end of the week, so we'll be back on Monday, right, with another video for you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and we will talk to you on Monday.
Goodbye.